And
load the saved game. We're gonna continue.
Yes.
Yes. All right, what a great intro. Love. I watch my Let's Plays for the title screens.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. If you needed a refresher.
I was actually
Then
thinking.
Mondo killed Chihiro.
I was thinking it'd be good to kind of refresh.
And then he got executed.
Love Monokuma's hair.
Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed.
That's a nice picture. If you didn't know it was fire, I think it's like a flower.
And that brings us up to now.
Yes. Okay, little brief theory.
Yeah.
I think Hina's gonna be a very big part in this chapter, simply because she hasn't been this far.
Okay.
And I've also come to the conclusion, I think, what's her name? Kyoko was like the ultimate assassin or the ultimate detective or something along those lines. Is that Hina?
And Chihiro, yes.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Chapter 3 had Hifumi, Sakura, and someone else.
I don't really. I just thought it was a new character, and I was like, no.
We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us.
Toko!
What opened up?
Toko, where are you?
No, she's still a shut-in.
Toko!
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Come here, Toko!
Come here, kitty. Attacked by who?
Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react.
That's probably how
I
you
didn't see
prefer
who
it.
it was. Wow. Wow. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone.
I just get that vibe from Makoto.
No,
you know?
that's I'm sorry. I know how important those were. I'm just glossing over it.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know that I found something out, but not what I found out. I'll just let you know that I have more information than you. Is that okay?
She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
Yeah, she's not gonna have much of a say in it either. So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
Huh?
Never mind. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
I went to bed a lot when I was in
You're real
until
excited
5th
to see me,
grade.
aren't you?
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
That's... Do you remember this? Do you remember this scene? I have to flash back to it again.
Yeah. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Because they'll see you.
Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before?
You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have any evidence for it.
I was not expecting to make this kind of choice.
Yeah.
I'll tell her. Peer pressure her into telling me her stuff. I haven't found any conclusive evidence yet.
If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing that you don't get a choice.
Oh.
Which is stupid, and the game should give you a choice if it's gonna give you a choice.
So, that's your answer. Too bad you didn't pick the other one.
however...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
So this is a real.
This is so immature.
I'm sorry, I really am.
This
It
is
really
like-
is.
this is like
Kyoko's,
what-
like being real petty
This
here.
is what happens in like the preschool I worked in my
It's like,
junior
it's
year.
like Kyoko. It's like Kyoko. You don't tell me
It's
literally
fine.
anything.
Turn
you
on
literally
your-
play.
yeah.
No one knows who you are. No one knows what your talent is. You don't tell us anything. But I won't tell you one thing, and you go, "Well, you must not care then." I thought we were friends.
It's fine. Goodbye. I'm not mad. No.
Those as her parting words. Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad.
Hello, Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind.
Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness.
Look how cute that is.
He goes,
How adorable
if
that
you want
is.
to come to the school store, you can. Woo woo. There's a clock right there, but
Kind of wish I hadn't been here for that last little.
what use is time in here? Ah, this is bad.
So has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up.
That's one way to get out of the school.
Can I say something?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed.
I forgot that one. No, I have something I'd like to report.
It can't be, it's a fake.
But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then...
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
Now you speak up, huh?
Because-
That's what you're saying, isn't it? You're so...
No, that's not it. Yeah, no, this is not the best chapter for Kyoko. It kind of paints her in a bad light.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
That's not what. What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional?
I'm not getting emotional. You're getting emotional.
I don't understand why she's so angry.
I understand why she's so angry. I'm more down to take a bath.
When I got to the dressing room,
Hey, Toko.
you turn into like a child when you talk to her. You're like, hello.
Well, she gets so...
What if we took a bath?
She gets so scared and offended easily. I gotta make sure that she likes me. They plan to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But what does that mean? What does that word mean?
What does sequester mean? Why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Is that like a swimming stroke?
Hey, and what could this tragic event have possibly been?
I too don't know what sequester means.
In a flash, Kyoko types their questions into a computer. What's sequester mean?
It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
the headmaster?
Is he here in the school? I love men in their 30s.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's gotta be the mastermind. She just freaked out. She just showed more emotion than she's ever shown.
Yeah, she got hyped.
I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
One of you break down the door, sacrifice yourself, and the rest go investigate. I'll find a way. Oh. Oh, she got the purple forehead
Purple
going
face,
on.
yeah.
I,
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
no matter
No matter
what.
the cost. I'm so lonely.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I can't explain why. I just can't explain as usual. I have to find him. Okay, look at me. I'm
She
Kyoko. I'm
has
so mysterious. I have so many
Because
secrets.
you forgot we didn't tell Kyoko our secret and she got mad.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
Just more victims.
How about that? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
so,
Anyway,
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't know remember where.
hey,
there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
No, but...
Don't destroy it. Don't delete it.
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Oh my god, back to being my friend.
Do you really mean that?
She's not gonna invite me to her birthday party now.
Wait, the story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego... They're breaking the wall there a little bit, Sakura.
Pretty miserable situation, man.
Okay. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room.
Kyoko, could I coexist with you like a regular her person can instead of being a petty three-year-old?
Oh, do we want to be little toddlers now?
No, you don't like we're not friends. No, we're
I
not.
have to wait until tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw.
I'm sorry.
But in a way, I'm kind of relieved.
Why I started?
Yeah, why you started writing at all. Reflect on that and I'm sure it'll give you at least a little motivation.
It all started with a single love letter. Aww.
A love letter?
When I was in elementary school, I fell in love the first time. Yeah, same, honey.
Fun fact about Matt, I didn't have my first crush till 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah, that's all.
I had my first crush in preschool.
In preschool, I know. You named a stuffed animal after it, that's all. We won't drop names in case they somehow...
No, but next one's gonna be named Toko.
No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. The totem pole, considered the lowest one to be the strongest because I had to hold up all the others. So how about you suck it, Byakuya?
Wow, Daniel coming at me with some knowledge. Is
No.
that real or did you make that
No,
up?
really.
Oh,
No. Batman!
we had two different words with that.
no way!
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
I didn't even get to finish questioning her. Sakura, suppose a train leaves town A
Oh my
going 80
gosh.
miles an hour.
Come.
Aw. No, she's crying.
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood.
What's the worst?
We were honestly glad the day was over. That day was the worst. The amount of times we've done our repeating Makoto's lines joke in this playthrough is...
Well, the amount of times Makoto repeats his lines is ridiculous.
Sakura is the spy.
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Oh my gosh.
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
Unfair.
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
Yeah, like, the stock market isn't fair for everyone. Like, come on, like, get over it.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Stop talking. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. The real stupid idiot here is Makoto.
It's good. This is really good, Toko. I don't know if I've ever read anything this good.
Pretty good, right?
But it's really dark. Super dark. Reading it kind of makes me want to die.
Wow, Makoto. Didn't realize you were 13. You know what they could call the type of writing where the authors directly experience the subject matter? It's a kind of naturalistic style, popular in Japan. Tayama's Futon started it all.
Novels that use the author's own experiences. I'm pretty sure I learned about it at some point.
I don't know. iNovel or the name of the game.
Buildings are... It will be a masterpiece. I have no doubt about that.
And it's all thanks to you, Makoto. Thanks to you, I'm so embarrassed. I'll express my appreciation in the form of a poem.
A poem?
Okay. On a locked and rusted door, I dug my nails in and dragged them down. Warm blood mixed with old rust, flowing down my wrist, coils like a snake, embracing my body. I don't love the subject material, but she's not stuttering. You watch me, a smile in your eyes.
Sure she's
you
not.
watch. Time runs away, and you with it. You leave me drowning in a red sea. Well, now do you understand how I feel?
Hope not. But if it makes her happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Can I say that because I finally started to understand her, even if only a little bit?
Yeah. So, that's it for now. You've helped me find my motivation. Now I have to do my best to bring the story to an end. And then when there's someone to support me for that,
What's your problem?
that's what you call a friend, right?
Friend. I never imagined I'd hear Toko say that word. But yes, Toko and I had finally become true friends.
Now get up before you decide to lunge for me after all.
Toko the poor girl has been up to So there you go.
I don't know if she thinks I'm like into her or wanted to kill her, but either way, I would rather get out before I give any further impression.
Well, there's all of Toko's free time events. Any plot theories? What's gonna happen or anything?
No.
Good. Cool.
I'm just mad at everybody.
I
I'm
know
mad
who the spy is now, so that's off the table.
know who the spy is. I'm mad at Kyoko just for everything. I'm mad at Byakuya, but like I got expected from her.
Byakuya's just Byakuya.
I'm mad at Hina for wasting my time.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
Spent it with
I'm
Toko.
not. Yes, but I'm mad not at Toko, but I'm not mad. I am upset
That you've been friend-zoned.
Toko is so distraught inside.
And
I
you're
cannot
mad at
fix
Hiro
it.
for still being alive.
Yes.
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
He was being kind!
Yeah, no, I don't get it. What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me.
That's not it. You've given me no reason to, but that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. See, I'm not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it because I'm thinking about how I need to get my water because I do be parched.
Good content.
Parched as a heck today, ladies and gents.
Good content. Parched as a heck? Why did you spill water on my desk?
Well, I didn't know it was gonna spill.
Daniel, it's fine. I don't care. But wipe it up. What?
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it.
Great. Well, we'll probably cut this part. No, don't lean forward too much.
No, don't cut. It's great quality. See, look.
See, now we're see-through because
Yeah.
you leaned forward.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me fix it. Is this still great quality? Great.
Are you mad at me for spilling water on your desk?
No, I've already forgotten about it.
Awesome. Bruh. What?
You should probably.
Why is there a fridge?
You should probably
Talk
you
to
should
her
probably
again?
Talk to her again. Yeah.
Packets of blood used. What do you want? I thought you forgot about it.
That issue we just. Oh, sorry.
Oh, of course, we're talking about something else, huh? We're gonna take our time.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Yeah.
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. We're so in sync. I love it. We glanced at each other, yes. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? If we wanted to make out, you asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Oh, yeah, that.
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer, along with every other question. But I can say this, because he's dead. That was the...
No, I understand,
There's
thanks.
no question.
It's true.
Agreed, let's head to the secret room, together, not suspicious. Oh boy, I sure love walking around without anything in my shirt other than
Wow,
me.
it is so fun to be traveling through the school with my friend Kyoko.
I could almost imagine what it would feel like if I were 1.3 pounds heavier.
Computers aren't 1.3, are they?
I don't know.
I feel like that laptop's probably heavier.
Hold on, Kyoko, I need to make a quick pit stop. Okay, now that I've talked with what's-his-face from the Wild Thornberries, we can keep going, I guess.
Have you reached that certain age?
Jill, are you okay? Like, I know you're not, but do you want to talk about it? Like,
I love these voice lines.
pretty sure I just warped, so I don't think I saw this. What are you doing?
Living!
I see.
Anyway, I made it back to my room. I'll be there living totally calm.
I just don't even know what to say to that. So before long at all,
Ding dong, bing bong, it's nighttime.
I completely dozed off.
Okay. Ding dong. Oh, no bing bong though. It's a different ding dong.
The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Wow, what a line. Who is it? Psych!
Oh my gosh.
I was waiting for that the whole time. First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
Oh, I just said.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Why do you know that?
Huh? Then
Like,
why?
What?
She's
situation-
observant.
She's a detective killer. It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room.
I love that those are your two options. She's either a detective or like a murderer.
She knows a lot about murder and how people think one way or another, from one end of it or not.
That's fair.
Is it the chair?
Chair?
In other
What's a
words,
chair?
It's a thing you sit on. Either way, the door isn't locked.
I
which
thought that was
means-
your just kidding.
As far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward.
At Kyoko.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body.
We didn't make it in time. It's happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. Nope, she's definitely a girl.
Oh boy.
This is a sad scene, and we're just like... But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? You literally
I know,
strung up
I know,
Chihiro.
I know. It's like, bro, you literally did that.
Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Just thought I'd remind you in case you forgot.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it.
Nike.
Just do it. It's Nike, just do it. That was a really proud one. All right, stop. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her.
So I hit her really hard in the back of the head.
But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened.
What if this is like a staged suicide? Like Sakura was like, I'm drawing a line. Maybe she was like, I might hurt somebody here that I don't want to hurt. Maybe eliminate the threat, you know? I don't know where she'd hit her head from, but...
Alright. Hi, Junko. Remember Junko?
Not really.
Me
She didn't have much of a character arc. Okay.
Toko wears the female equivalent of grandpa shoes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like loafers.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from?
I don't know, Sherlock, figure it out.
It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4.
It's a C4, get out of there! Would you like to hear something interesting?
Okay.
When, octopuses...
I was literally
Mate.
thinking octopuses.
When octopuses mate, I believe the male will actually rip off its penis and throw it at the female.
So Makoto,
I was on
you
the
know what
fourth
that
floor.
means. Rip
Hand
it
it
off.
Okay.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining your body in detail.
Nice.
Okay.
Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
That's definitely like her profession. Sorry, my record skipped for a second there.
The other day, a few weeks ago, I was talking to Priscilla and her family, and I was doing that too. I was like, or, and then she went, and I was like, how dare you, wife? How dare you?
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the
Why
killer.
would she write her own name? If we ever listened to Hina during an investigation, we would all be dead. Every single time.
Daniel, it's literally Byakuya and Kyoko that carry these investigations.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I mean, you think about the crew we have left. We have Mr. The Burger was floating in midair, and then we have Miss Hina just being Hina.
How could they possibly do such a thing?
We have Toko who's over here like, I don't know, Master? We have freaking Sakura who was like, N037 doesn't make sense either.
Then we have Sakura who's over here like...
I can see why you think that, but...
There's another piece missing, isn't there?
Something new.
Yeah, there's another bottle missing. And that one had a pawn, a rook, that one had a knight, a bishop, a king, the queen is gone. Oh, well, I mean, my queen's in Toko's room.
I feel like that was a personalized attack.
Why?
Because my queen is gone.
Oh, well, yeah, but that was
been gone the whole
Oh my
game.
gosh, it's been like 8 months since that episode.
Oh my gosh, I miss her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Okay, is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
So what kind of experiment are we doing?
We're gonna
In
make
other
out.
words-
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what? I already gave mine to Byakuya.
You know, pieces of glass you collected. You and Byakuya. One of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that? Is that a real fact, or did you just make that up?
What?
The octopus thing.
I think it's a real fact.
I love that.
I hate it.
Play's gotta play, Daniel.
That's the point
Don't
of
hate the player, hate the
experiment.
game. Thanks for watching.
It's been a pleasure. I don't know what to think.
Do you have
at
any final
all.
theories?
Final theory, Toko is clear, Kyoko's clear. Hiro, I'm assuming, is clear. Like, my money's on Byakuya or Sakura right now.
Okay.
I don't see how that would play out. If... I don't know. That's my conclusion. I have no theories.
Cool.
Next time, though, I probably will.
You will, because we'll do the trial.
Okay, here's the deal.
Yee.
I got some ideas.
Yee. Welcome back.
First and foremost, I did think Sakura killed herself.
Okay.
Or at least tried to, and then somebody else saw the opportunity to
Yee.
get out, and then
Yee.
tried to take credit for it. Not Toko, because of the
Yee.
words in the book,
Yee.
which was Toko. Probably not Byakuya, because he didn't really have any, like, connecting... Maybe it was Byakuya. I don't remember what I came up with. I came up with a bunch of stuff. Lots of evidence. I think it was Sakura who tried to kill herself in the end.
Word.
That was the noble... Not noble, but the
Yeah, I know what you mean.
heroic. Whenever Nakoto's like, hey, that's
Nakoto?
wrong. Makoto. Did I say Nakoto?
Sounded like it. Anyways, no, it's wrong.
Makoto
Yeah.
Mayagi says that's wrong. A word comes up. I don't know what it is. My brain reads it as coconut every single time.
I think it's counter or something.
It's coconut.
No, that's wrong. It says
Coconut.
counter. Yeah, it says counter. It's coconut.
It's coconut.
Rook, bishop, and pawn.
Hero's like,
Just those 4.
What? I thought you used black and white pieces.
I thought those were tarot cards.
King me.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
No, she's standing on the other side.
oh my
of the circle.
gosh, the queen has been missing since chapter 1.
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is
Kyoko and I figured it out before. It's the freaking.
the other broken bottle.
There's so many things.
Oh yeah,
here.
no, we're just scratching the surface, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Now is not the time to talk about this, Makoto.
Turns
Stick
out
to
I'm
the
gay.
trial.
Sorry.
I don't have stamina.
Compared the weight of the broken bottle to the scene.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then
Nope, never
made her
mind.
vomit blood.
There was some joke there somewhere.
Some sort of reaction within
Yeah.
her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Can't spell necromancing without romancing.
Poison? That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived
I
at.
hate
and
that.
so
We
there
finally
can
got
be
to the
no
poison
mistake.
part, Matt. We finally got to how she really died.
Something at the scene.
A protein drink.
It must have been a Monokuma
You're saying
bottle.
Why would
a
she?
protein
Why
drink,
would?
Right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Carbs.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That
Contained
is
a
the
deadly
true cause
poison.
of death.
Poverty.
Remember ogres?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was.
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
Based off how much time we have left, I don't think that's the conclusion we're coming to.
Just as I suspected.
Hello everybody, welcome back. If you remember last episode, Matt had a little ASMR segment, so I decided this entire episode is just going to be me talking right into the microphone.
Give me my water.
Hold on, I have stuff to do.
I need my water.
Where's your water?
Give it.
It's over here.
Give it.
Here's your water.
Give it to me.
Okay, there you go. Happy? Happy with your water? Okay.
And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
Oh, let her finish her freaking story.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so common.
Kyoko's not that kind of person, though.
Honey,
She doesn't
words
believe in
like
friendship.
friendship don't matter here. What
She
matters
believes
is
in.
how
You didn't tell me, so I'm gonna be mad
I'm not
at
gonna
you.
tell you anything. Oh, you go see the secret room. Oh, you got knocked out? Whatever. Not my problem.
Everything I did got found out.
That story you just told. First you went to
It was
section
pretty
C,
boring.
Can you do it again?
had a certain yellow powder
Tina,
stuck to
did
it.
you know that when an octopus mates... Byakuya taught me that.
Did you know? Hi, welcome to Did You Know Gaming. Did you know that in Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc,
Hero is a freaking idiot.
It did?
in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you can see a giant nutsack in the back of the Brimstar stage. This is modeled after the game's director, Masahiro
No,
Sakurai.
stop! I know what you're talking. Okay, here it is.
Can you put up a picture of Brimstar? Okay, thanks.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. A deadly deception. A deadly judgment.
Oh, do I have to pick her picture? Where is it?
It was Monokuma!
It's Junko! Remember her? Yeah, me neither.
Here's my answer.
That's why I bring her up every so often, because I'm like, I know you'll forget that she exists.
Sakura herself.
Yeah.
But she died!
Alright, dun dun.
Dun.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Well, Sakura, enter the ring!
And then Sakura picked up the locker and threw it on the ground. And then she beat Hero with it. And
Next to arrive was Hero.
Kyoko's like Makoto? Makoto.
Okay.
and then Byakuya was there and he strung up the body. And
When he got there,
So it was Junko all along. He just
isn't that right? Leon!
and that same someone You quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
And got a haircut in the process. Look at Toko back there. Look at Toko
While
back there.
nobody was looking,
Zoom in on Toko.
Well, if Sakura killed herself, I don't have someone to execute. So you just...
Anybody want to vote?
Anybody want to argue that Jill didn't just kill her?
I got 1 C, but other than that, and a B, and a B, but other than that.
I think that first C was your first rhythm game.
Yeah, of course it was. You kidding me?
91 medals, which I will spend before the next episode. I will.
okay.
I promise I will.
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on!
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed!
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina.
I love it. No, I love it.
There's something I have to tell you.
Did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something?
Yes, Makoto.
And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of.
Velcro experiment.
The what?
It's a movie.
Oh. I feel awful just thinking about it.
The same premise, but if people don't follow the rules, the people in charge just blow up.
Oh, that's also
us.
Suicide Squad does that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And Metal Gear Solid does it at one point. There's a
Well-
woman with a bomb vagina.
After the... Call that going out with a bang.
I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And then that was over. What the heck? But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
And with that, we've reached the end of chapter 4. What's up?
I'm gonna scream.
What's up?
Can't I ever just have, like, some semblance
Oh?
of a conclusion?
No. It's anime.